That's going to be his first. So number 3, Ricardo Artis is going to go for the foul, but he'll have the chance for a 3-point opportunity.
Yeah, first team foul of this period. 10:40 left to go in the half.
So Caleb Stewart's going to come into the ball game in next dead period, or dead play, should I say. 10:40, 41-28. Puts it up, and he does. The 3-point opportunity is good. Number 3, Ricardo Artis.
Yeah, the 3-point play the old-fashioned way.
That's right. Jonathan Milliken takes on 3 different defenders, gets it inside of McAllister. He spin moves, decides to put it up, and it's going to be no good. Had a chance. Good move by McAllister, though. In the hands of Herrera. That's the second rebound. Gets it over inside, over to number 3, Ricardo Artis. And he's everywhere.
And Dallas is starting to feel it. You can see it in the way they're playing. They're just getting all fired up on the court now.
10-11 remaining in the second quarter. Concepcion shoots a 3.
And Concepcion comes out and puts out the fire, if you will.
Jorge Concepcion the third. 10:01 remaining. 44-31 score. Shaq Dance tips the basketball, and it goes out of bounds.
Nice play by Shaq there, getting up to trying to interrupting that pass, if you will.
So coming in tonight, Dallas Skyline, after the loss to the Raleigh Firebirds last night, they are 7-3 on the season, and the Raleigh Firebirds improve to 2-7.
Dallas with 12 seconds to shoot.
9:50 remaining in the second quarter. Taken away by Caleb Stewart. He gives it over to Jorge Concepcion. He puts it up, and it's good.
Reverse layup. And that's what they need to do. They need to make turnovers and then in transition convert.
So it makes it an 11-point score. 9:34 and a miss. Down low by number 22.
It's going to be out on Dallas.
Malachi Davidson, and it will be the Firebirds basketball. McAllister will be the inbounder. He gives it over to Jonathan Milliken. I love that they're allowed to talk to their coach as they're dribbling down the court.
Absolutely.
Jorge Concepcion the third has the basketball. 9:23, gives it over to Shaq Dance. Back over to Jonathan Milliken on the left-hand side. He gives it in to Caleb Stewart. What I love about Caleb Stewart, he can shoot the 3, but he also can take it down low. Bounce pass into McAllister. They're going to call a foul on number 3, Ricardo Artis. That should be that's his first. So our assumption was right there, Bruce.
Yep.
44-33 is your score. Again, Trace and I, Bruce Barrett on the call this evening here, home of the Raleigh Firebirds. This is CRN Sports Network, and we're also on Sportscast. We thank you for either watching or listening this evening. 9:09, 44-33 is your score. Shaq Dance has it now, top of the key. Brings it up against Caleb Herrera. Back outside, Jorge Concepcion. Tips it in the hands of Shaq Dance. He shoots the 3, and it's good. Oh, we've been waiting for Shaq Dance to start heating up. That's 5 points for him. Could this be something cooking?
Beautiful ball movement on that play. They got the ball, passed it around, and hit the open shooter. Oh, there's another good pass.
There's 3 men down low, and somehow Wolf Rab finds an open lane to get it in.
The guy made a great pass underneath there.
Back to a 10-point game. Jorge Concepcion, the third, puts it up and controlled by McAllister. He puts it up, and it's good.
Nice rebound and put back by Mack there.
You know,
a put back by Mack.
That's right. A quick 3 by Dallas Skyline. It's going to be no good, and Wolf Rab comes with it. It's blocked by Shaq Dance. And then taken right back away from Rab. Here comes the big man, Kalen LeBray, and Jonathan Milliken takes the ball away. He gives it to Jorge Concepcion, backs it up, and it's good.
And it started with great defense there, and the block shot on the Firebirds' part, and they just ran the court from that point on.
It is now a 6-point game. 46-40 is your score. 7:50 remaining in the second quarter. They bring it inside, and it's going to be fouled. That is number 2. Charlie Shorter will be the foul, or the go to the free throw line. And number 13, Jameel McAllister, is called for the foul. That's his second.
Yeah, I tell you right now, you can tell the Firebirds are cranking up their defense. Yeah. they're starting to bring the lumber, and I'm not talking 2x4s. We're talking 4x4s.
I need some of those on my deck, by the way.
Yeah, okay.
And we just redid the deck, so we gotta figure something out there. But number 2, Charlie Shorter makes the first one. Out comes McAllister. In comes the big man, one of my favorites, in Kalen LeBray. Don't tell him I said that. He puts it up for the second one, and it's good. I just love the way he plays. Yeah, aggressiveness. He's powerful. He can shoot. He can rebound. Gotta love it.
Yeah, 48-40 now, 7:40 in the half.
Jorge Concepcion, the third, has the basketball, gives it outside to Jonathan Milligan. Back in over to the center of the court to Jorge Concepcion. Over to Caleb Stewart for the three. No. It's going to be no good. And Rab with the defensive rebound. He's going to give it over to number 2 in Shorter. Captain for this Dallas Skyline team. 48-40 is your score. 7:20 remaining in the second quarter. Rab shoots the quick 2, and it's going to be no good. And Caleb Stewart wants the basketball, but he gives it. Ricardo Artist takes the ball away from him, and he turns the ball over by way of a travel. So it will be the Raleigh Firebirds basketball.
And Caleb Stewart had a lot to do with that on his defense under. He was pressuring the ball and caused that turnover.
7:11 remaining, 48-40 here in the first half. Where Concepcion has the basketball, goes up against number 4 in Guy. Back outside to Caden LeBray. He almost gets the ball taken away from him, but he spin moves, he keeps it. And he almost loses it again, but gets it back, and he lowers his shoulders, and it should be an offensive foul.
And I think that's a good call.
Normally we don't admit it's a good call against our own team, but that was a foul.
That was pretty obvious there.
That was a foul. And you're listening to right in front of us in DeMarcus Oliver, the head coach, also the general manager for the Raleigh Firebirds. He's saying we got to get a stop right now. Down by 8. Baker's going to come back into the ball game, the next stoppage. And they take the ball away. They do exactly what Coach Oliver said. Jorge Concepcion gives it to Milligan, and it's going to be good.
Transition basketball. They're really running the court right now.
6:33 remaining, 48-42. Quick 3, it's going to be no good. Into the hands of Caden LeBray. So 6:25 remaining, fresh shot clock, 48-42 is your score. Concepcion has the basketball, goes up against Scott, and he throws the basketball away.
It's going to be a backcourt violation.
Great decision, just not executed properly.
Well, it was a very, very good idea. Just got away from him a little bit there. But right now, the Firebirds are really playing some really good basketball. Remember, they were down by 9, and now they've got that by a third. But they're playing really good defense underneath here. I mean, I'm really impressed with Caleb Stewart. Especially after, and then there was a block where we were able to score in transition. That's really good defense, and if they can keep that intensity up, they can get right back, and they're in the game now, but they can get out, start making a game of this thing.
Absolutely. 6:16 remaining in the second half. 48-42 is your score. This is the Basketball League, TBL on Sportscaster and home of the Raleigh Firebirds. This is CRN Sports Network.
The Basketball League, formerly the NAPB, is dedicated to delivering a world-class professional basketball experience to our community, our fans, and business partners. The Basketball League, where the spirit of the game lives.
And we are back with live coverage right here on CRN Sports Network. Thank you so much for tuning into our broadcast. Follow everything we have going on at crnsports.org. 48-42 is your score. 6:09, they get it inside to the big man in Rab. He puts it up, and it's good. So coming back from break, they had a plan, and they executed properly. So Shaq Dance has it. Somehow he got away from 3 different defenders. Takes the 3, and it's going to be off the front of the rim and out of bounds against the Dallas Skyline.
Going up after that ball, and it was out. It looked like on number 10, I believe. And, of course, that's the big man, Jarvis Hillary.
And
for the ball,
oh, yeah. Concepcion gives it outside of Milligan. He gives it over to Shaq Dance, leading scorer with 21 points a game for the Raleigh Firebirds, blocked away. Number 2 in Shorter has the basketball, lays it in. Nope, it's going to be no good. They're still fighting for it. And somehow it didn't go in for 2 different second chance opportunities. And Baker has it now. Correction, that's going to be McLean. He gives it outside of Jonathan Milligan. 5:30 remaining, 50-42 is your score. Milligan has it, goes up against Guy. Gets past him and blocked again, and they're going to fight for it. But it's in the hand of Shaq Dance. And he should have dribbled. But somehow Caden LeBray is wide open down low, and good find by Shaq Dance.
Absolutely fighting for the ball, gets the ball in the court, the loose ball, drives, and then finds the shooter under the basket.
The steal, one of the best phrases of all of the basketball league from our good friend Kenny Ferguson, baby Shaq dance. 4:56, 50-44, no good on the attempted three. Caleb Bray has the rebound. He gives it over to Milligan.
Another
down low, puts it up. Oh, my goodness.
Another huge pass.
And we have a 30-second timeout. 4:45 remaining in the half. Here come the Raleigh Firebirds. Your score, 50-46.
And some college basketball scores as we take this break. Number 8, Kentucky now leads Auburn 40-35 with 4 seconds to go before halftime. It's West Virginia trailing Oklahoma. That's number 20, West Virginia trailing Oklahoma 25-21, a minute and a half to go in the first half. And number 1, Kansas defeats Kansas State, or I should say they survived Kansas State 62-58. Other finals. TCU defeated number 2 Baylor. That's Baylor's second loss now. They were ranked number 1, but they go down to Texas Christian today, 75-72. And Clemson defeats number 6 Florida State, 70-69. You could almost call this upset Saturday.
Oh, yeah. That's the good thing about college basketball this year. You never know what's going to happen. This could be one of the best madness of March we've ever seen.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I don't know if I would want to be ranked number 1 until the end of the season.
Yeah, no.
Not right now.
Absolutely not. Back from break, the Dallas Skyline will have the basketball. 4:45, 50-46 is your score. Number 4, Dalen Guy has the basketball. Picks up by Jonathan Milligan. Almost goes behind the backcourt, but they doesn't do it. Rab double teams in Kalen Bray and Jonathan Milligan.
Nice
and they get over. He gets past him, though, brings it inside. Then back outside for the quick three. It's going to be no good. In the hands of Kalen LeBray. They're going to fight for it. And it will be out of bounds against Kalen LeBray.
LeBray wasn't able to get control of the basketball. It was out on him. Into the lineup for the Firebirds, number 11 now, Brock Young. He's replacing Jonathan Milligan.
50-46 is your score, ladies and gentlemen. We have a ball game.
Oh, yeah.
4:18 remaining here in the first half. And it touches every bit of the rim, including going in for Charlie Shorter.
Okay, the defense for the Firebirds needs to pick it up just a little bit in intensity, but they come back with an answer for 2 by Jorge.
And they got to get going. Shaq Dance has to get going and make defensive-wise right now. Right in front of him was Dalen Guy, who puts it in for a 2. So 54-48 is your score. Shaq Dance has it. He gives it outside over to Brock Young, then over to Jorge Concepcion. Baker's going to come in, number 4 for the Firebirds. Next stoppage. Concepcion puts it up, and it's going to be and one.
A big man takes it right inside, and a little Windex work, if you will, for that 2.
That's going to be on number 11, Wolf Rab. That should be his second. 3:38, 54-40 is your score.
And number 10 is going to be coming to the line. That's going to be Concepcion.
Jorge Concepcion III. Make it a 3-point game, and it's going to be no good, but they get the basketball. And I might have jinxed them because they threw it up, and it's going to be in the hands of Dallas Skyline.
If he'd have just knew a player was right behind him, he could have just handed it to him.
But when all your momentum is going out, you never know. So Guy has the basketball. He brings it up, double teamed at the center of the court, gives it outside to Wolf Rab, puts it up for the 2. It's going to be no good. In the hands of McLean. He gives it to Brock Young. And once again, it's going to be on the floor foul against number 4.
Number 4, that's going to be Dalen Guy.
That's his first.
3 team fouls in the period for Dallas, 2 for the Firebirds. This will be an inbound pass because it was a pass, not a shot that was taken.
So Brock Young has the basketball. 3:12 remaining, 54-50 is your score. He has to stop his feet, almost travels. And he stop it and go for Brock Young and Kalen LeBray.
How about that pass? They were playing catch, but he broke to the basket and was just found underneath. Really, really nice play.
2:53 remaining here in the first half. 54-52, a 2-point game. And they're going to call a foul on Brock Young. That's going to be his first. Going to the foul or free throw line is number 4, Dalen Guy.
Dalen